week like for you in terms of just being able to evaluate the overall talent you guys have in the system here?
It was great to put names and faces together, to watch the young kids work out. It's great for them too because they come in and get a lot of coaching from strength coach, and they can find out how to train better. They can find out how to prepare better, how to practice better, what they should be eating, and we get a chance to check in and see how they're doing. So it's a really good week. The guys, our staff did an unbelievable job of keeping these guys through the motions and getting them from place to place. The players did a super job of giving their best at everything they did. So I think it was a real productive week.
How about the game today? Was the competition level out there what you expected? Were you impressed, surprised at all, or what were your thoughts of just the level of play out there?
I thought it was good. They're out there at the end of a long week, and they played the game hard. I think that sometimes in the middle of the summer isn't always the best evaluation of a player. They haven't been playing for a little bit. They come into a camp like this, but it's all part of the process and the preparation for the fall and the training camp to get ready for what's in store in September. So a lot of these guys will be at rookie camp. A lot of them come to the big camp, and that's really when you start the evaluation process of these guys. This was, I think, it's called a development camp for a reason, and it's really just to develop the players.
Peter, was there anybody that really sort of stood out to you this week in particular?
I thought all the guys worked hard. I would probably stay away from picking a name or two. Again, I don't think it's fair because it's development, and it's used for different reasons. The guys work really hard. You can see it in their off-ice workouts. You can see it in their on-ice workouts. From the meetings that you get, and the interviews that you get with them, you get to sit down and talk to them a little bit. They're great kids, really great kids. We've got good hockey players and good human beings, so that's a good combination.
When you see maybe some guys out there that maybe didn't have the best camp so far or the best game today, are you the kind of coach that clean slate once camp rolls around, or do you put a lot of weight on what you've seen so far in these guys?
Yeah, I didn't put a whole lot of evaluation into it. Again, I think that they're here, they're so young. Players are so young. There's 17-year-old players on the ice, 18-year-old players out there, and I think that one of the best things you can do, I've got kids that are at that age. My son's 16. One of the best things you can do at that age is to continue to teach, and that's where the staff here for Nashville did an unbelievable job. And these guys are better for it. They all said that when they came in for the meetings, that they learned a lot. It was a great experience for them. So there's not a lot that I'll take from an evaluation process, but it was good to watch the guys. It was good to meet them and see them train and see where they're at in their pro career. But that evaluation part starts when we come to camp. That's when everything's live and it means something. And they did a great job.
Guys like Phil Forsberg, I can't talk, Colton Sissons, guys that were here last year, obviously, do you look to them to have a little bit of an edge, like that leadership out there on the ice? Do you expect them to kind of...
And I think they did, not just on the ice, but in the off-ice events that they took part in, whether it was a ropes building course or whether it was a track run or a stretch, you can tell that the guys that have been here, I think there's a process that you go through when you're a first-year player, especially if you're coming from Europe. You come over here and you're not really sure what to make of anything. You're probably very nervous and a little bit intimidated about the whole situation, but you certainly can see the maturity of players in general when they've been to a camp 2 or 3 times. They know what to expect from the camp, they know what to expect from themselves, and I really think that helps with their confidence, and I do think they become good leaders because of that.